would it be advantageous and a progressive step in safeguarding employees' well-being if we made it legally binding for all employers to audit and publish their supply chains under the Modern Slavery Act? Would that be something which would be worth considering?
Yeah, there's challenges around that, and it's a hugely complex. But there is lots more that needs to be done. Certainly, we agree with the government's decision to take control of the public register of modern slavery statements and to improve the requirements of what needs to be put in there.
Would that only work to a legal avenue, though, David?
Yeah. Ultimately, I think we are moving towards transparency and visibility of supply chains, but I think at least the software providers that I've seen working in that space, it's not quite there in a way that will allow for real interrogation of those routes. Now, you can publish product supply chains, but what we're talking about here is labour supply chains, and I think there is a strong argument to look at labour supply chains. Where are these workers coming from? What businesses are organisations contracting with to supply their workers? So yes, I do believe there is an argument about publishing labour supply chains. Sorry, I've forgotten the point. The second point I was going to make there. It was going to be.
That's fine. You've covered what I asked. Tom, I'd like to bring you on that. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, I mean, I think if labour is restricted too far, then criminal gangs will always look to exploit opportunities that they see in front of them, and so that is a danger, and we can't hide away from that. On the modern slavery front, I mean, we are looking at different initiatives as to how we can make sure that our members are aware of any of the pitfalls. And I mean, there's actually an app that we're discussing at our policy board tomorrow, which is being developed by the CLUA initiative, to see whether we can support it. Because we do think that we have to make sure that we are doing everything we can to make sure that businesses aren't abusing or utilising staff in a way they shouldn't. So it's as an industry we have to do everything we can, and we want to try and promote something across the membership to make sure that all of our businesses are doing the right thing. So
does that need legislation, in your opinion, though, Tom?
I mean, with the GLAA licensing, we're one of the most regulated sectors in the country anyway. So I wonder how far we want to take that. Because I go back to the point: if there is a shortage, then criminal gangs will look to exploit that, whatever the legislation says, and they will just become more advanced to get around the rules if they see an opportunity.